Jillian reminded herself that she needed to get the cupcakes to the school before they melted. Or before you do under the heat of Levi's gorgeous green-eyed gaze. Home for good, like thinking of him conjured him up. She glanced his way, smiled. It was like the hue of his eyes had matured and aged as well as the rest of him. And yes, he still had the goddamned sanity-melting dimple. Focus on something safe. Work. Kids. Not the way his biceps stretch the fabric of his t-shirt, or the way he fills out those worn jeans. Definitely not the way the hint of stubble makes you want to rub up against him like a cat, or the way his hair still falls in his eyes when he lowers his chin. The way his laugh still makes you smile without warning. She'd worn a sweater to fight off the brisk morning air, but now she was practically sweating. Jillian wasn't opposed to working up a good sweat in a scheduled and pre-planned way, like a hike, a bike ride. Jillian preferred things she could be in charge of, things that allowed her to orchestrate, or at least guide, the outcome. Levi fell into step beside her like he had nowhere better to be. The natural move filled her with nostalgia and a bit of déjà vu for the times when they'd all stroll together down this very street. The shops on Middle Street were open, but lucky for her, none of the shop owners were on their stoops chatting or hanging out. That could change at any moment. When Smile was founded, Ernest Simmel had focused on creating a town center near the water. For years, the town was a total of 5 streets, this one right in the middle. The island town had grown exponentially. But one of the things Jillian loved was there were no cars allowed on Middle Street. This allowed it to keep the old-timey, slow-paced feel, even with the updated shops and amenities.